Okay, making a video for us going away. There's the dog. Hi, Lipa. Can't barely see anything. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so over here is where her dog food bowl is. And her water is right underneath that faucet. Grab those scoops and bring them up, please. There she is. She has an electric sit. She has an electric collar. Come here, Tard. Come. Well, she's in heat, so she's kind of acting goofy. But anyway, she has a battery-powered shock collar on, so she won't go anywhere, but she's acting super strange because she's in heat. So don't let her in the house because she'll bleed all over the place. If she gets knocked up while we're gone, it's whatever. Hopefully she doesn't, but it's a possibility because there's a German Shepherd that comes up here. Anyway, okay. Walking to the barn. While I'm videoing, here's the horses. They're fine. They have access to this entire field, all of the woods, and all of that area over there on the other side of the pond. They're fenced in, so they can go into the barn right there. There's also a hay barn like way up there that they have shelter. They have water from the pond, so they don't need literally anything. I'm going to open this gate tonight where they can go out and they're just gonna live their best life. Okay, inside the barn. Back this way. The horses have access to this run-in. There they are. Probably can't see it because of the shadow. There they are. Anyway, this is where I feed the cats. Here's their bowl full of food. Over here is all of the animal food. It says cat on it. Just give them a scoop of food. This one says dog on it. Just a scoop of food. Where's the little metal scoop that you walked over here? There you go. This size scoop for the dog. Just pour it in her thing and like a quarter of that of the cat food and put it in that bowl, and that's basically it. I'll show you the chicken situation, but you don't need to do anything with them unless you want to just make sure that they're alive, but they should be, because I'm going to put 2 feeding blocks in there, 2 flock blocks of food. Get a scoop for them, and their water will be in there, so they should be fine. But here's the chicken coop. All of the chickens are going to be in this side. That water container and this water container will be inside that coop, locked up. Do not let them out. Leave them in there. That container will have food in it. Loose food, as well as 2 compacted flock blocks that they will eat from. And I think that'll be fine. The windows will stay cracked like this. It shouldn't be terrible in there for them because there's those windows that are open, supplying a little bit more airflow. There's a rabbit in here, but I'm gonna make sure Ayla comes up here. Get that scoop up there, and feeds the rabbit and gives it full water. Okay, lastly, back here in the pig pen, we put the goats. They're in here. They should be fine. They have a big trough of water. They have a whole bunch of nonsense to eat and a whole bale of hay. They should be fine. I don't anticipate them getting out for any reason whatsoever. But this is our orchard, and they have torn up our orchard before by destroying trees, so hopefully they stay put. That is basically it. This is the electric fence that the horses think that is on, and they want. There's the hay barn back there, and the horse field beyond the orchard. But the horses are able to like walk behind this pig pen and come down this way and like have access to this whole other side of the property. That's the upper pond, but the lower pond is like way down there, and the horses have access to all of this woods and all of that. So all you really need to do is, there's 3 goats, by the way, a tiny black one, a brown one, and a black and white one. Hopefully they'll be fine. I've put so much crap in there for them to eat that they should be fine. But hopefully you won't need to do anything except for the dogs and the cats. I anticipate everything else will pretty much take care of itself, or at least that is the goal. I want to make this as easy as possible. Now I'm going to make you a quick video of the pool. Okay, now the pool area. Yeah, in a minute, buddy. Always keep it locked. I usually keep it locked on the 4th or the 5th link, usually the 5th. Okay, up here in the pool area, it is set to automatically go on and go off at specific times on its own, so you don't really need to do anything with it. The one thing that I do ask you to do is, this is a robot that cleans the bottom of the pool. If when you get here, you can literally just push start, and it'll go for 2 hours to clean the bottom of the pool. And that's the robot over there that'll start moving. There it goes. So I do ask that you do that if you can remember. Over here is all of the pool equipment and rafts. This is for drinks. This floating thing's for drinks. Puddle jumper is right there for parks. Pool equipment. You don't need to mess with any of the stuff at the front. If you're here at nighttime and you want lights, it's this. You just flick it up and it turns the lights on. If you want to, I think there's like 20 different light options. If you want to change the color, off, on. Different color, off, on. Different color, off, on. Until you get the one that you want. Just when you're finished with the lights, turn them off. Back here, while we're gone, I do need you to do this for me. This is what actually chlorinates the pool. It's a saltwater system. But you open this thing up and pool temp boost. You would hold this button down for 90 seconds until it does this and says boost, B-O. Do that probably like next week. It'll hyperchlorinate the pool. It'll use the salt to turn into chlorine and chlorinate the pool. Once or twice while we're gone. I usually do it like every 4 days. Let me see. This right here is running the normal, don't talk, the normal bubbler down there and the filters and stuff like that. So it's connected to this second side. So this is somehow connected to that. So you don't need to touch that, and you don't need to touch that. However, if you want the waterfalls on, this is the one that you would touch. The one to the left, just open it up and hold down 4 until it turns on. And then the waterfalls will come on. Hopefully. Oh wait, I gotta push it again.
You kind of gotta hold it down.
Huh?
So you kind of gotta hold it down.
Sorry, it took a second. There you go. And then it turns the waterfalls on. But they're expensive to run. I definitely don't mind them being on like during the day or whenever people are in the pool, not at all. But like, don't forget to turn them off at night. Rob forgot to turn them off for like 2 days straight, and our electric bill was like $1,900. It was stupid. So just turn it off when you're done. Turn it off by pushing 4. Okay, try again. There we go. It's being like glitchy. I don't know why. You can see that it was being glitchy, but now it says off. This one runs all the time on its own. The secondary one, you don't have to do anything with that. So if you want waterfalls and boost like every 4 days, and that's all you do is you just hold that button down until it says boost, and that's basically it. There's nothing else to do with the pool other than enjoy it. And if you're here at nighttime, that red switch, that toggle right there, turns the lights on at night. Just make sure to turn them off when you're done, because if you leave it on all night long, it'll attract insects. All right, I think oh, and then there's the garden, obviously. I'll run in there real quick. Hold on. All right, so over here, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to delete this video because that was gross. But for you, I'm gonna keep it. I don't know what this is, but just let it go. Let it grow. It's in the walkway. I think it's a spaghetti squash. I think that's what I got going on, but I'm not sure. Over here, in all of these beds, except the very last bed way over there, all of these are watermelon, honeydew, and cantaloupe. You'll know that they are done if the first tendril up from the plant, the very first tendril up. So here's the, not from the plant, but here's the melon, the first tendril up, meaning the next growth up. If that next growth up is brown and wilted, it's ready, and feel free to pick it. If not, it's not ready yet. I think that, I imagine that this watermelon is going to be ready for you while I'm gone. This first row is all cherry tomatoes. I'm trying to pull away with the video. This first row is all cherry, tomato, tomato, tomato. Please pick whatever you can use or want. The next row of things is all going to be peppers. 1, 2, 3 peppers are all bell peppers or sweet peppers. This bed also has eggplant, which we don't love, so there's a ton of eggplant ready to go. That bed has hot peppers and jalapenos in it. None of the green beans are doing well, so I would leave them alone. This is cucumbers. I'm sure that there will be cucumbers while we're gone. Let's see here. This is squash. I know that there will be squash while we're gone. The back 4 beds are all potatoes. They're not ready to be dug up at all yet. This one is tomatoes. They're not ready yet. This is green beans. They're getting eaten down by the deer, so they're not really ready yet. This bed has some squash in it that will be ready. Patty pan squash. They're cute little patty pan squash. And then this bed also has some squash in it. And down here is also melons. That far bed that I was telling you about back here with the potatoes, this very last row is all potatoes. And then in that last bed of potatoes is all like, not watermelon, pumpkins and gourds and stuff like that. So none of that will be ready. But any of the other stuff that's in this garden, feel free to pick and use and eat. And I appreciate all of your time and effort that you're going to put into coming over here. I really appreciate it. I hope it is a blessing to you, because it sure is a blessing to me. And I hope that you can enjoy getting out of suburbia for a little while and just having some peace and quiet and floating the pool and getting a break from life. I love you very much, and I appreciate you. All right. Love you. Bye.